Ian, you should introduce yourself for YouTube, for anybody that might not know who you are and why you're our friend and how you got here and all that.
Sure thing. So my name is Ian, and I am the Incendium DM. I'm owner of Incendium RPG's YouTube channel, which is currently on hiatus, so you don't need to go over there.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can if you want, but I just haven't had a lot of time lately to actually do content creation. I run games for this group sometimes when they have nothing better to do, and I prefer text-based gameplay, but I do run games with voice acting as well, which is it's fine. I'm not the best improviser, and I have to prepare dialogue for myself, but other than that, it's always a good time, and I'm happy to be back, so thank you for having me. All right, here we go. The church is cold, even inside its stone walls. Benches are scattered around the interior of the nave, where people sit quietly, hunched over in prayer. Above an altar hangs the visage of a golden sun, held aloft by the statue of a featureless figure. A robed man walks over to you, a grim smile on his face. He is the one who summoned you, Father Donovich, priest of the Morning Lord. And we will begin with us describing our characters, and I will start with Steven.
I am visibly a drow. I'm a little rugged looking. It's a little rough. I've got some scars that would be hard to explain, but impossible to ignore. My clothing is like well worn, patched, clearly some adventurer's garb, but like I don't be adventuring in the safest of places. Definitely imagine like what you start out with wearing in Bloodborne. Like that's the vibe of my whole aesthetic. I'm kind of a spooky boy, but I also like lead into it a little bit. Like I'm self-aware enough to realize that like I'm playing into the like grumpy traveler thing a little bit.
Steven, how do you pronounce your name?
Arweliel.
Arweliel. Mm-hmm. All right, very good. Yessie, please describe your character.
My character, seemingly human, has got pretty pale skin, long, shaggy, dark hair past his ears. Is wearing a chain shirt that's pretty tattered. It looks like maybe a little too big for him, and it's missing a couple links. It's definitely seen better days. He's got a short sword by his side and dirt under his nails, and just kind of scruffy looking. Looks like he may not spend too much time indoors,
And then Yessie, yours was Cyrus, right?
Cyrus.
Very good. Okay, and that brings us over to Sarah. Please introduce your character.
My character, her name is Ophelia. She is wearing some really mucked up fisherwoman's garb. She's got a rain jacket that has seen better days. She's got her hat. It's not on, it's right next to her. She doesn't need it right here. And then she has her big old boots to help keep her dry in the rainy grossness that is outside.
Very good. And that brings us finally to Zach's character.
Fairly large, green dragonborn, clothes not very worn, pretty new to the traveling life, but fairly nice looking clothes. Not a lot of wear on those.
What was your character's name, Zach?
Pythar.
Pythar? So A-R?
No, it's Pythor, I guess.
Those are your characters. Of course, you can talk to each other as you make your way down to the location that the priest will be sending you, but he already met you guys when he hired you for the job, so he's going to continue. Thank you for joining me. I have brought you all here for a job. We have received information lately of strange activities going on at a house on the outskirts of town. A pair of children have been begging for help for the last 2 days. They speak of monsters in the basement. At first, we were inclined to dismiss it as a mere fantasy, but none of our acolytes have yet to return. I've sent word to the paladins of Argenvostolt, but I fear by the time they arrive, it will be too late. And so I have had no choice but to hire outside help. I need you to investigate the building and report back to me. Adventurers such as yourselves should have an easier time, I expect, but proceed with caution. Who knows what might be down there? Does anybody have any questions for the father?
I'd like to turn to the father and say, how many acolytes have you had gone missing?
3 so far. We sent two at first to check on the situation, but we sent another when those first 2 did not report back.
Are the children still there, or are they lost too?
Yes, they are still there. They refused to leave the premises of the house.
That's a disquieting thought, that is. Well, all right, I guess let's go poke around.
Yes, I suppose it is time. But one more thing. We have heard of sightings of robed figures stealing through the dark alleyways at night in this town. However, we are not ruling anything out. It is also possible that this is an attack by the Dark Lady, so we must be careful.
Who's the Dark Lady?
Of course, outsiders such as yourselves would not know of our customs. The Dark Lady is a goddess of evil and darkness. We once worshipped her, foolishly, until we realized her true nature. It is she who has cursed our lands with the walking dead. Should she reveal herself to you, report back to me, and I will burn that house down.
Wait, why do you have to burn it?
Any building that offers refuge to the Dark Lady is unsalvageable.
Wow.
How are we gonna know it's her? You got a height and weight on the Dark Lady?
It will be quite clear if it is her. She makes no secret of her identity.
You'll know when you see it, huh?
Pretty much, yeah. It won't be too subtle.
Well, I'll fight her. Let's go.
Are the robed figures involved in any, with the house at all?
As of yet, it is unclear if these robed figures have anything to do with it, but it could be possible.
Well, we thank you for your countenance and your warnings, Father, but we'll be on our way.
Father Donovich nods to you. Go in the light of our Lord. May he protect you from the Dark Lady's embrace. If you are ready, you may type ready for in the chat to move on to the next scene.
Ready.
All right, so the gravel road leads to a house as tall and dark as a tombstone on the horizon. Do you guys talk about anything on your way there?
I mean, these things are usually pretty cut and dry, right? You go to the place, you kill it, apprehend it, and then if you're lucky, they didn't kill everybody. It's 3 people, right?
Those are easy words, traveler. Experience is a brutal teacher.
Whoa, traveler, I didn't know we were friends.
I'm mostly just glad that the house we're looking for is really visible.
Yeah, easy to find.
Little ominous, ain't
I
it?
think it's nice. I don't know.
You think the house is nice?
Look at it. It's pretty. It's a pretty house.
Yeah, it's
sure it,
tall and dark
has-
as this tombstone.
You can't find good mansions that aren't just straight up evil mansions when you look for fantasy art, I tell you.
And this one's clearly got a lot of magic going on because it has enough gravitational pull to bring the moon that close.
Yeah,
It's actually
the moon's
just
gonna
a big
crash
rock.
into it.
Oh, it's just a big rock.
behind it.
Nice
it's just
backdrop.
a big rock. All right. So you guys talk a little bit on the way there. Talk about moons. All right.
It's a full moon tonight. It's an ominous warning.
Beautiful, ain't it?
So I'm gonna preface this. These people look normal to you.
Oh, I see what you mean by they look normal to us.
As you approach, a soft whimpering draws your eye towards a pair of children standing next to the house. After shushing the boy, the girl turns to you and says, "There's a monster in our house!" And she points upward. It has seen better days. The windows are dark, unlike the picture. It has a gated portico on the ground floor, and the rusty gate is slightly ajar. The houses on either side are abandoned, their windows and doors boarded up.
Where did your neighbors go?
I mean, most of them moved out, I think, before I was born, says the girl. obviously the older.
What kind of monster?
I don't know. Our parents would never tell us or let us see it. It's in the basement.
Where are your parents?
Well, they went down into the basement one day and locked the door after them. They said they had to take care of something, and they didn't come back. And that was it was a couple weeks ago now.
If there's a monster afoot, perhaps you should seek refuge down at the church. Father Danovich would take good care of you both, I'm sure.
The girl looks down at her brother, who's kind of grabbed her hand and pulled her a little bit closer, anxiously. And the girl says, "We can't leave without our brother.
Yeah, there's a third one?
He's just a baby, and our parents took him with them."
Why would they do that?
The children don't know.
Very rude of us, but what are your names? I'm Pythor.
My name is Rosavalda Durst. Rose. And this is Thorn.
Well, I suppose there's nothing else for it then. On we
Yeah,
go.
we'll go save your parents and your little brother and the acolytes, and we'll see what's going on down there.
Yeah,
We'll be back in a jiffy.
no way this is a tragedy.
If you guys don't have any other questions for the kids, you can type ready in the chat, and I will move you guys forward. All right, very good. So you guys find yourselves in the foyer.
The foyer of the dungeon.
Foyer, because it's a mansion.
It's a nice dungeon. Oh, okay.
It's a very fancy dungeon.
It is a house, technically, I guess.
So the foyer contains a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms on the south wall. South is to the right. And there is a golden windmill on a field of red, flanked by portraits of stony-faced aristocrats. A man, a woman, and 2 children, clearly native residents of the valley. These 2 children are identical to the ones you saw outside. Now, before you should be able to see a door, and if you click that door, it should open.
Ooh,
Nifty.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yes, and you can move your tokens into the next room.
oh, and you can see stuff.
Is this set to snap us to grid? Oh, yeah, okay, it is.
Yes, it is, because I couldn't line it up properly.
It's okay. Yeah. It's still cool.
So, in this room, this is the main hall. Mahogany framed double door. Mahogany framed double doors with panes of stained glass open into a large hall running the width of the house to a sweeping red marble staircase, as you can see. There's a black marble fireplace sitting opposite, and there's a longsword hanging above this fireplace. The walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs. And as you enter, you see many doors.
Presumably there's nothing lit in this house, it's dark.
Yes, and I've given all your tokens night vision. I don't know if everyone has night vision, but I'm basically just assuming that you have a light source or you can see in the dark.
Okay.
Well, I say the dark, dim. It would be dim light if it was actually dark.
For ambiance, I would like to be carrying a lantern, casting a pitiful light into the almost hateful darkness. I have also drawn my sword, but I'm holding it in a reverse grip. And am it's kind of behind me as I carry this lantern out.
So the way we're going to navigate this dungeon is I'm going to ask somebody what door or what action they're going to take, and then you guys can kind of work off of each other from there, and decide whether or not you want to stay together or not. But just for the sake of clarity and moving things along. So I'm going to start with Ophelia. Why don't you go ahead and tell me what door you open, or if any, I should say.
I want to go through this little door on the south side right here.
So you open this oak paneled door to reveal a den, and freeze. You see 3 large dire wolves tearing into the corpse of an elk stag. Their eyes catch yours, and a guttural snarl begins to build in their throats as they take a couple of steps towards you. What do you do?
I back out of there and close the door.
You back out and close the door. The door is now closed. You can still hear some of the snarling, although it's much fainter now with the door in the way.
So I slam the door behind me, and as I'm leaning on the door as to keep it closed, I tell everyone, there are 3 wolves in there, and somehow also an elk corpse. How did an elk get in here? But I don't understand what's happening in that room.
A door isn't really going to hold 3 dire wolves back.
Well, they also have a snack, so they're busy.
Do you want to maybe barricade this door at least, or
That's a good idea.
any big pieces of furniture around here?
Not in the hall, but perhaps in another room if you hurry.
I'll go directly opposite where... Is that a room?
There's a little closet. Wherever you see a door is leading into an actual room. The little closet I discounted.
Gotcha. I'll go in here, I guess.
All right, very good. So you enter the dining room and you find, there is a lovely, mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-back chairs and some armrests and cushion seats.
Yeah, I'm gonna at least grab one of these chairs. I don't think I can move the whole table by myself and head back to the other room.
You run on back, you got that chair in hand, and I take it you jam it under the door?
Yes.
All right, you jam. Roll to jam. No. But you jam it under there as best you can. Although if your hunch is right, it's not going to be too long before they break down that door, if they want to get out.
Well, this will hold them for a second, but if we want to take some time to move the table out in front of this door, we can do that. I'd say we just keep pressing forward. They're gonna get out if they want to get out.
I have a snack. This should be fine.
This is fine.
This is fine.
What could go wrong?
They didn't have hands anyway. I don't know.
Yeah,
They got
exactly.
thumbs. It'll take them a bit.
So, what door are we going through next, Pythor?
I just want to real quick examine the fireplace.
So you examine the fireplace. As mentioned earlier, you see that it is a black marble fireplace with a longsword, ornately decorated longsword, hanging above it. Various carvings of the vines, flowers, the nymphs, and the satyrs. It's rather interesting. It's very well done. Although it does kind of look a little strange now that you think about it. And you look a little closer and you see that in fact, it's not quite the idyllic scene that you first thought. The nymphs and the satyrs are being strangled by the vines.
I'm gonna take the longsword.
You acquire longsword. I don't know what class you are, so I don't know if you can use a longsword. Can you?
I don't think so, but I'm gonna have to take it anyway.
All right. You've gotten very nice longsword.
And then I will go and open this door.
Okay.
I would like to visibly side-eye Pythor for just stealing. Not gonna stop him, mind you. I just am frowning on him for doing it so brazenly.
Very good. Oh, by the way, it is a silver longsword, so it is mostly decorative, I guess you could say, but you could use it if you were a fighter type. You go through this room, you find the dining room, which Cyrus was just in previously. Yeah, so there's a crystal chandelier hanging above the table, which is covered in resplendent silverware. A black marble fireplace has an image of an alpine vale above it, and the wall paneling has deer carved amongst the trees. Red silk covers the windows.
This is a very fancy room.
Yeah, the people who live here, were apparently quite rich.
I want to snatch some silverware.
Silverware snatched.
All right.
Shaking my head. These damn thieves.
You imagine that each would probably be worth its weight in silver. Like a spoon, probably worth a silver piece. or not a silver piece, like
A
3 silver
handful of
pieces
them.
or so. Yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm grabbing like forks and knives.
Yeah, okay, so that like the heavy good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
No spoons though.
No.
Actually,
You can't use spoons as a weapon.
this is true.
I mean, you could if you really
Challenge
tried.
accepted. It's about commitment, Sarah.
I see you've played knifey spoony before. All right, very good. So there's only one other room to go into, unless you guys just want to head upstairs.
I want to open the closet, and I do this very, I almost said suspiciously, as if I am behaving suspiciously, more than I am suspicious of the closet. Set the lantern down where it's out of the pathway of the door, and I like kind of get pretty close to it, and then I open it and kind of like jump back a little bit, like look it in.
So this closet appears to have many fine coats. There's a cane with a brass tip, and also a nice hat. You reckon it might fit you?
I would like to just inspect the clothing in general and that brass handle. See if it's got anything like cool looking on it.
Give me a perception check.
Am I rolling the first dice of the day?
First die.
Means it's lucky, right?
First die is first to die.
Hey, it was pretty lucky. Hold on. Wait, what? Hi, Joe. You said I'm rolling perception?
Yes.
23, motherfucker.
So on the brass handle or brass tip, I should say, of the cane, you see an interesting sigil. You're not sure what it pertains to, but it's got a feathery, curved, ornate style to it. You do know that sigils themselves are not usually a good sign and pertain a little bit to demonology.
I set it, I guess I imagine I picked it up to look at it, and I set it back down.
You can't let it go. I'm just kidding. Okay. It's not cursed. I'm just kidding.
I was ready. I was like, oh shit, here we go. I do have a moment of inspecting the very stylish hat and kind of like, considering it before going, nah. And then I set it back up there because I'm not going to be a hooligan like these other, like, until I discover that the people in this house are dead. That is their possessions.
All right, very good.
I'm not going to say anything about the sigil. I'm just going to kind of think about it.
Sure.
And
sure.
I pick my lantern back up.
Very good. So that brings us back to Ophelia. What would you like to do next?
Arwelio. How do I say it?
Emphasis on the well, or well yell.
Arwelio is just in the closet. You already looked at the fireplace. Let's go upstairs.
Type ready if you're ready to go upstairs.
So ready. I didn't even see that there was another door over there.
Yeah, I just found another door. Oops. Too late.
Well, it doesn't have to be too late if you want to go over there.
Yeah,
sorry.
I want to look at the other door. Sorry. Take me back.
In here is a kitchen, tidy and full of dishes and cookware stacked against the walls. On the counter, you see a cutting board and a rolling pin. Could be a good weapon. Behind the stove and to the left is a thin, small door.
Is that like a pantry? I'll go in there.
You check it out. Looks like a dumbwaiter. It's about 2 foot wide and made of stone, leading up to the next floor. A lever hangs beside it on the wall, and there's a tiny brass bell above that. You reckon that a small person might be able to squeeze in. Might be harder for somebody else.
Spooky. It's just a dumbwaiter.
What's going on up here?
That's the food pantry part. This is the pantry. This is the dumbwaiter.
Oh, this is the dumbwaiter. Got it. This is the pantry.
What kind of food is in the pantry?
A lot of perishables, most of them rotted, if not stale at this point. There is some dried meats, although many of the stores are actually used up. You imagine that the kids may have been using the food until they came out recently. Mm-hmm. Now, would you perhaps like to go upstairs?
Up the stairs we go.
Is there anything down here?
Yes, yeah. So
The
that was
dire
the wolf. That was the dead door.
Oh, the dire wolf. Okay.
The evil door.
There's 3 of them.
There's 3 of them.
All right, very good. So I'll move you guys over. There you go.
Ooh.
All Although obviously one of the doors is not completely covering everything, so I apologize.
Whose turn is it?
I was going to ask you, Arwiliel, what you wanted to do. It's not any particular order.
Oh, okay.
I'm just asking
Sure.
someone.
First, I'd like to inspect these suits of armor that appear to be around us. Let's say I come up to this one here, this second, what would that be? Northwesternly one, and see what I see.
So on the second floor, there are these suits of armor flanking wooden doors, and the doors, either side of the suits of armor, there are youths carved into them, that is to say children playing and stuff. Yeah, there's some unlit oil lamps mounted in the hall. There is a mantelpiece. There's a mantelpiece for the fireplace there, and on that mantelpiece is a portrait of a family, similar to the one you saw downstairs, but with a couple additions. The woman in the portrait seems to be scornfully gazing upon an infant cradled in the man's arms.
Demon baby.
Ugh.
Next to the man is, it looks like a nursemaid or someone, I should say.
I guess I'd like to kind of peek into this door due north of us right here.
Sure thing. Go ahead and open it.
Do I just click it? Like a living room area? Like there's like a... Was it like
Maybe a study?
A study, yeah, because there's like a hearth, table, a desk, maybe a bar.
Yeah. It is, in fact, a study. And there are red velvet drapes covering the windows and an exquisite mahogany desk and a matching high-back chair facing the entrance and the fireplace. Above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill, which you saw downstairs in the coat of arms. And situated in the corners of the room are two overstuffed chairs, and there are floor-to-ceiling bookshelves lining the south wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows one to more easily reach the high shelves. Cyrus, what do you think about this?
I'm not much for reading, not these days. So I'm going to check out this other room.
Out of curiosity, this little area over here, like to the right, like what was that?
I didn't close one of the doors.
That's like
well, it's let's put it a different way and say Arweliel notices that there is a bookshelf that is actually slightly tilted, as if it had been pushed, but not completely against the wall.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and scooch it a little bit.
You scooch, and within you find that the bookshelf swings open to reveal a small 10-foot long room with a large wooden chest inside. And along the walls are more books and bookshelves containing, their contents denote rituals of necromancy and magic to summon demons.
I come back out of the area and
anything cool in there?
And say to the party, I can't be certain, but I'm starting to become confident that we'll encounter some demons before this night is out.
I've committed to the no books gag, so I'm going to still go to the other room.
While you guys begin to investigate that stuff, Cyrus heads on over down to this room, enters the room, and finds a harpsichord. Yes, it appears to be a music hall with gossamer drapes covering the windows. And there's a brass chandelier, there's upholstered chairs, there's hangings, stained glass hangings that depict beautiful men, women, children, all singing and playing instruments. And as I mentioned, the harpsichord sitting in one corner, along with a harp and alabaster figurines decorating the mantelpiece of a fireplace.
They sure have a lot of fireplaces.
Those rich people, they'd be doing rich people shit.
That's all cool and everything. I'm going to just come over here and diddle a little bit on this harpsichord.
All right. Yeah. So you're currently messing with the harpsichord. Did you want to see if perhaps I don't know how musically inclined your character is.
In terms of performance, -1.
All right. So do you wanna roll for monkeys and typewriters?
Sure.
I would love nothing more than a nat 20 and just
Yeah. Go right ahead and roll for performance then.
It's a 16 after the -1. So
Hey,
not
that's
bad.
That's
pretty
not
good.
bad.
It's
Yeah,
solid.
so and I've had this experience too. I'm not exactly great on the piano or know how to do chord progressions great or anything, but you know, I know what music sounds like, and sometimes I like the notes that I play. So I feel like it's something like that. You get this kind of like haunting, you know, switching from minor to major key, you know, effect that isn't displeasing to the ear.
Also, Ian, Joe really liked "roll for monkeys and typewriters," just as a phrase.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's like I just figure, you know, anybody who's not proficient or even worse has a minus in their roll. That should be really what it is. I'll wait for Steven for a second here, but you guys are in this room otherwise, and you start hearing this harpsichord being played. But you know that it's Cyrus. It's not like, where's that harpsichord coming from?
Do they though?
Well, I mean, I feel like they can kind of, you know, if you have both doors open in the hallway here, they could see you a little bit.
All right.
Yeah, so you go into that room. Pythor, what you gonna do?
I was gonna go look at the giant chest in the room.
So the chest you see, Pythor, is half open, actually, with the lower half of a skeleton in leather armor hanging out of it. Upon further investigation, you see that 3 darts are sticking out of the armor with colored tips.
Well, that seems like a trap if I've ever seen one. And is the large wooden chest like against the wall?
Yes, it is. As I said, though, it you know, it's kind of half open. So I think whatever trap has been in this has already been sprung, unfortunately, on this individual. So it's probably safe.
It's probably safe. Come on.
I'm gonna like try to stand closer to the side of it and try to open it from the side.
You open it and you hear a click, and
Uh-oh.
you wait, and nothing happens. And you look into the chest, and you see that there was like a button string kind of mechanism thing going on, but it doesn't have anything in it. So perhaps it like reset, but didn't have any ammo.
All right, cool. Then I guess we'll just go ahead and open it and see if there's anything inside of it.
Very good. The chest contains not only a few skeletal fingers, but also 3 blank books with black leather covers, 3 spell scrolls, bless, protection, and spiritual weapon, to be specific, and the deed to the house, the deed to a random windmill you've never heard of, and a signed will by Gustav and Elizabeth Durst, bequeathing all family property to Rosavalda and Thornbolt Durst. Oh, and there's also a letter in the skeleton's hand.
Well, let's start with reading the letter.
Clutched in the skeleton's hand is a letter bearing a seal that you don't recognize, some signature kind of seal. And in a flowing script, it says, "My most pathetic servant, I grow tired of your constant mewling. You have served me well in Vallaki," which is the town you guys are in, "but I am afraid that this must come to an end. However many souls you have bled on your hidden altar, whatever creatures you have made, know that you are but worms writhing in my earth. If you are cursed, then the blame lies with you. You abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a stillborn son. Cursed by darkness? Of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are." And the letter ends with an X at the bottom.
Seems like they were really going through some stuff. All right, well, I'm just gonna take everything out of the chest and go show it to the others.
You show to others.
Look at the things I found.
I would like to take what will be perceived as an uncomfortable amount of time inspecting the fingers.
You all witness this uncomfortable finger inspection.
The fingers aren't the most important part here. I understand. They're skeleton fingers. That's kind of cool.
I cut him off by holding up the finger as if like doing this, but I'm holding up one of the fingers and I'm like sniffing it and like looking at it much more closely and that kind of stuff.
Not a criminal, though. Not a criminal.
Yeah, I'm not a thief.
Arwelio doesn't steal stuff.
No. I then place them back in the box and just go,
Did you learn anything?
not a damn thing.
These fingers belong to that skeleton. All right. So you guys have anything else you want to investigate on this floor? There's a couple more doors, I think.
Literally, the human thing that would happen happened, but I got distracted by the harpsichord and the harp. What else was in this room?
Yes, all right. So there's some chairs. There's the harp. There's a harp and a harpsichord.
Yeah.
And there's also some alabaster figurines on the mantelpiece.
I'll go take a look at those while I'm in here.
Some of them are... Well, I mean, I don't know if you're a person who finds anything cute. But, there's some, like, cherubs. A couple little goat creature people, little satyrs. There's also a boy and a girl.
I would like to pick them up and inspect them. Do I feel or see anything out of the ordinary besides just figurines?
As you turn it in your hand, the cherub appears to have something inside of it. You're not too sure, but it is hollow. Something kind of clinking.
Yeah, I'll break it.
All right. Anybody who's not in the room hears a shattering sound, and everybody else who sees this sees him do this. So you break the figurine. It's alabaster, so it's... I guess I say shatter is the wrong word. It's more like a crushing, crumbling sound. And you uncover looks like it might be some sort of engagement ring.
Why is it hiding in the thing?
Did we all come into there, or...
You can. You guys are free to move.
I
hear,
in
hear
now,
the sound.
sword drawn. Point it, I whip it around and point it straight, and then realize that they're just being goobers, and we're back to the reverse grip behind my body.
I don't get the heebie-jeebies from this ring or anything. It's just a ring, as far as I can tell.
Yes. It does appear to be a simple silver ring with a clear gem. You're not sure what kind.
Does it look like it would fit any of my fingers?
No.
Found a ring. A little too small for me, but Ophelia, maybe? I toss it at Ophelia.
It doesn't fit me either.
So nobody puts it on.
Nope.
All right.
There was just so much with that question. So wait, so nobody put it on?
So nobody puts it on?
Nobody?
Sure, nobody?
Sarah, what did Ophelia, did you look at it, decide it was too small, and then not put it on, or did you try?
I didn't even try. I was like, that's way too small.
Oh shit, no.
Oh no. Cat danger.
I think I'll go in this door up here.
All right there, Pythor. So you go up that door over there. So this room is undecorated with only a pair of straw-stuffed beds. At the foot of them are open, empty footlockers. And there are servants' uniforms hanging on the coat hooks beside the thin door of the dumbwaiter, corresponding to the one in the kitchen below. You see that the dumbwaiter could go down to the kitchen, could also go up, but it'd be a tight squeeze.
How comfortable are the beds?
Clearly you lay in one to find out.
Yeah, I'm gonna test one out.
So it creaks under your weight. The straw is probably just as comfortable as other beds that you've slept in, because you have a scaly skin hide thing, right? So you're kind of So it's comfortable enough. It sags a little bit. It's probably long past due to change out the straw.
Is there another
I think I know what happened here.
Like a closet?
What do you think
yes,
happened to
that's
Ophelia?
a closet. That is the servant's closet there. Sorry.
I think... Oh, yeah, go check out the closet.
Roll for initiative. So he goes in the closet, and you find that this is where the servant uniforms are. There's some dusty boots and stuff. You find also a stuffed teddy bear.
Okay.
That's an SCP, don't touch that.
I'm gonna touch the teddy bear.
It tries to shake your hand. No. So, nothing happens. It's an empty servant's quarters. Whatever you guys... It seems what there was to find in this in this floor has been found.
Yeah. Let's
so you
go.
guys are ready to move on to the next one?
Yes.
Mhm.
All right, so you move on to the third floor. This floor is much dirtier than the past 2 flights. A suit of black, dusty armor stands against one wall draped in cobwebs. Oil lamps mounted on oak-paneled walls hang unlit. To the right, you see a short hallway leading to large double doors. And to your left is a single smaller door. Before you appears to be some form of a closet.
I would like to inspect the closet per the last inspection I did.
So you inspect the closet. All right. You can open the closet door.
Which one is that one? This
I'll open it for you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, that's what I thought it was, but I didn't want to ruin like another area.
All right. So you open the closet door and you find a closet. And you find a closet. There is a broom. There is some soap. There is a cloth for one to bathe themselves with. In fact, there's a lot of toiletries in this particular closet.
Anything weird? Like, I don't know, like just soap?
Nothing weird that you can see.
Lit. All right, we love to see it. I guess I'll roll investigation.
Investigate your role.
Looking for weird shit. Damn, I'm rolling good today. Well, not that good. 15.
Sorry. Seriously smells like skunk in my house all of a sudden, and I hate it.
No.
It's got to be like right outside my house or something. Holy shit. So you roll a 15, and you find a broom. Another broom.
Weird as hell.
It is a little weird, as a matter of fact. You can't say a broom is pristine, but it's like in good shape, you know? It's in weirdly good shape.
Weirdly good shape for a broom, gotcha.
Yeah. Based on your broom experiences.
I'd like to, I guess, like
perfect for standing straight up, you know?
Yeah.
I'd like to kind of pick it up and heft it a little bit and and inspect it a little more closely.
Sure. What's your armor class?
Sorry. 14. That's such a good question after picking up a mundane item.
14, you say?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it
You about
smacks
to get
you.
attacked by a
Just
broom.
like, wow, like...
Yeah, it smacks you good. And
It's a Fantasia broom.
I immediately let it go and level my blade at it.
yeah, it smacks you. It does a d4 plus 3.
Damn. I mean, I guess we're level 3, so that's not that bad.
So it does 4 damage to you, bludgeoning. You drop it, and it starts to kind of animate, and it looks like it wants to have at thee. And also, as this happens, actually, what does it sound like as you're attacked all of a sudden by a broom that you can only see because you can only fit in the closet?
It probably sounds like, shit, fuck, like just like thwomping sounds because like this is a closet too, so like we're hitting other stuff as I like flail around, and cursing for sure. Like that's like.
How do you guys react to that?
What did you run into? Are you okay? And I go peek in, assuming that he just fell over.
And see me fighting for my life in here.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I'd imagine that I am trying that, like, a sword seemed futile to me, so I have just dropped that, and I'm instead just trying to wrestle this thing into submission. Like to hold it down or whatever, so there's a lot of flailing about.
All right, very good. And Cyrus, as you see Ophelia goes to see and what the hell is going on, you notice that the armor is starting to shake a little bit.
Oh, damn.
And all of a sudden it lunges at Ophelia with a mighty metal fist. Ophelia, what's your AC?
14.
Just barely misses as perhaps, I don't know, perhaps Cyrus tells you to duck or something. Cyrus, what is it? Yeah, there you go. I was going to say.
Look out.
And it makes another attack, but this time against Cyrus. 22 to hit Cyrus. All right.
Yeah, it'll hit.
6 bludgeoning damage to Cyrus, and I'm going to need you guys to roll initiative.
Hey, there it is. That's a 21.
4.
Damn, 23.
I do not have broom as a token, so I'm just going to put this mimic token there, and we can all just pretend it's a broom.
It'll pretend it's a broom.
Ha!
I thought that was funny. I thought it was like
That's
a pretty
It was
great joke. It got, like, you're the only one who even graced it with a pity laugh.
All right, very good. So, yes, it's fighting time. So, Cyrus, you're up first.
I'm gonna try to wail on this armor.
All right, let's see
Cyrus
it.
is going to pull out his short sword and take a swing. So that's a 2 on the die. Does a 7 hit?
A 7? A 7 will not hit. I'm sorry.
I think. Hold on.
Although you do have flanking, so you have advantage here.
Oh shoot! Heck yeah! 22 to hit.
That will hit.
12 damage.
12 damage.
Piercing
Yeet.
damage, and I can make an additional attack on my first round in combat. For additional weapon attack, so I'll do that.
Very good.
Jesus! Oh my God! I rolled a 2 and a 1, so never mind. But
Oof. Yeah,
it
that sucks.
would have been great. I would have got extra damage dice, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's all right. It's our Williel's turn.
Well, I'm still wrestling with this broom.
It's
And,
definitely not a mimic.
my goal is to basically subdue it to a point where it's leaned diagonally against the like floor and wall, so that I can stomp the shit out of it and break it in half. That's what I'm aiming at.
Ooh, that sounds like a called shot. I'll tell you what, if you can make it +5 to its AC with your roll, then you can do that.
Okay.
Called shot is a mechanic sometimes I use.
Shit.
Where's my pen? Oh, here we go.
It's gonna be a whopping 14.
That's just barely gonna miss. Yeah.
Damn. But
Yeah, it's pretty thin.
well, I'd like to imagine that I still like give it a good kick.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you knock it back like a foot. You know, mechanically insignificant distance, but still good. All right. And then is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. How do I roll damage for that? That just be an unarmed strike?
Well, you would need to. You didn't hit its armor class.
Oh. I thought. Never mind. I got you.
Yeah, sorry.
I misunderstood.
I wish. But it smacks you back. It tries to smack you back. It is not able to get you. So, how do you block this? You just block it? straight up?
No. This is straight up like it. Like I'm in like a crouch with my hands out, like doing, some back and forth, a little bobbing and weaving, and it's doing the same as a broom, and it just didn't succeed. It's just like, and I'm just dodging. It's a little comedic if you were to like watch it, but like in the zone, it's this is combat,
Yeah. Ophelia.
I'm still gonna try and hit that scary moving armor thing, which we did not expect to start moving, but here it is. So I pull out my short sword and my scimitar because I'm a very cool fisherman and I have to cut up a lot of fish with swords, and I'm gonna try and do a little slashy slash. And let's see if it happens. Okay. Hey, unnatural 20.
Nice work. Okay, yeah, you're gonna definitely manage to smack this armor.
Oops, sorry, I'm clicking. I'm just clicking a lot. Let's go with the first one. So it'll be 5 plus 3 piercing damage. So that'll be 8 piercing damage from the first slash. If I dual wield, I gotta roll to hit again, right?
Yeah, I forget how I usually run dual wielding because.
Well, don't worry, because I rolled a 3.
All right. Yeah.
Next time.
All right.
So I slash again,
Pythor.
and I just trip over it or something. I just do not get it.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, Pythor, your move.
All right, cool. Attack. Mace attack. That would be an 8 to try to hit the suit of armor.
8, you say?
Yeah.
Arwelio, your move.
All right, so like,
Oh no, it's not. It's Cyrus's.
I didn't think so, but I was ready.
I was looking at the next one.
I'm still thinking, so I'm just gonna try to hit this thing again. Goodness gracious alive. No. The best roll was a 9, so.
Man, we're lowballing it tonight. All right.
Speak for yourselves. I'm doing great.
All right, Arwell, it's your turn for now.
All right, so we've cut back scene-wise to wrestling in the closet here, and I'm gonna go in for like a people's elbow, like kick it to the ground, drop down, and with again the intention of snapping this thing in half in one fell swoop. God damn it! Base roll's a 4, so it's just not happening.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Go for the people's elbow. You guys hear a crash as Ariel lands on the floor, not prone mechanically, but
I got back up. I bounced. But
yeah,
it was definitely very WWE. Like it was like a oh, but then I climbed back up and am again in the tussle.
Yeah, very good. So it go. You went for the people's elbow. It's gonna go for the butler's broom. I don't know.
Oh.
And it misses too.
Hey, this is dynamic combat over here. Like
Yeah.
Everyone else is in like a serious fight, and I'm over here tussling with a broom in a closet.
Average boss fight takes about 5 rounds. We're about to go 7.
Yeah.
Ophelia, your move.
All right, I'm gonna try and whack the armor again.
Armor whack.
Armor whacking. Nice. I'm rolling great. The 23 hits, I'm assuming.
23 will hit. Yes.
That's 8 damage again for my first whack. I'm gonna try and do another whack, and I just
so
crit.
give me double the dice. Double the dice.
My scimitar will be a good whack.
10.
Now
How do you want to do
that's
this?
10. So it's just a good. I'm going for the neck because I know that's like the weakest part of the armor. Or at least I think it is. Well, other than like armpits, I guess. But I'm going for the neck. And so my first whack is on the left side of the neck, and then the second whack is on the right side of the neck. And I'm assuming because it's like metal, it starts like it's like cut and like hanging off to the side a little bit. I don't know if there's anybody in there or not, but the thing is hanging off on the edge.
You don't feel your blades pierce any flesh or anything like that. It does appear to be enchanted armor that has been set to attack people randomly, as far as you can tell. And so you get both blades in it. I like to imagine that you like go for like kind of a jump, right? And you just like dig those blades in there. And it like it reels back trying to reach you, but it can't with its hands. And it just after a minute it gives, and all the pieces of armor just like clang on the floor. They just clatter there.
Oh wow!
Yes. So that armor is gone, and I'll actually remove it from the board so you guys can move around it. Very good. So that just leaves the broom to deal with. Pythor, you watch as this armor clatters to the ground. You see that Arwiliel is having some trouble.
All right, well, I'm going to go
Trapped
try
in
to
the
assist.
closet.
I want this broom to whoop your ass so hard because I'm gonna feel fucking stupid if it doesn't.
I'm going to wander in, and I'm going to, I'm going to try to unarmed strike, but I want to try to, like, grab the broom and try to, like, snap it.
All right, so you're going to make an unarmed strike, make it a called shot. So if you go over 5 over the AC, then your called shot will go through.
All right, that's a 10.
Sorry, it's too wily. It's bobbing and weaving. It smacks your hand out of the way as it sees you trying to get it.
This is a small closet too, so like it's tight in here, and it's just like off both of us.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like at some point it like gets between both of you guys' heads and just goes.
Yeah.
All right, well, Cyrus, maybe you can put an end to this madness.
Cyrus is going to peek into the closet, and he actually can't really even see the broom behind Pythor and Alweliel. So he's gonna assume like they're fine and walk over here.
They're probably fine.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna open this door.
All right, so you open the door. This is a bathroom, it would appear, which is probably why all those toiletries were in that closet. You find a wooden tub. There's a nice little stove, like a wood fire stove, to keep things warm. Yeah, if not by the smell, you can definitely tell by looking into it that this is definitely a bathroom.
Are you guys coming or what?
Very good.
I don't know what they're doing in there.
There's a wiggly broom.
It's wiggly.
Not a wiggly broom.
Did he just say there's a broom in the closet?
Wow, that has never happened.
For all you know, Arwiliel is just slipping on some soap, and Pythor went in to help him up. Arwiliel, your move.
I hope what I do next interrupts them being confused. Because this time, I'm going to try and just shove the thing out the door. Like, get it out there where we've got more space to fight. So, this is, I don't even necessarily, I mean, I guess it'd be cool if it did some damage, but it's less about the damage and more about the shove.
I get you. Yeah, it's like a battle master maneuver. I'll allow it, again, if you can make the called shot happen.
Yeah.
So far, you guys have been rolling under the base AC, though, so I'm not sure how this is going to go.
Motherfuck! Sorry. We're looking
Did I mention you have flanking now that you have?
Oh,
Hyper
God,
in
yes. Because we desperately need it after that roll. Nat 20, baby!
Hey,
There we
Nice.
go.
which is literally 5 over the AC. So you shove the broom out into the hall, deal some damage on the way there. So in lieu of the double damage, we'll just go ahead and, roll some regular damage.
It's a tough broom.
Unarmed strike is a D4, right?
Yes, at level 3. It's actually, hold on. I think it might even just be your strength or something. Your strength mod.
God, I hope
Unarmed
not.
strike. Yeah, it's 1 plus your strength mod.
All right, I'm dealing a whopping 2 damage with that.
2 damage taken.
I'm
You
a
chip the broom.
I
You
have
chip the broom.
no business in this exact combat the way I am, but I got it out there. I gave it a good shove.
So the broom clatters onto the floor and then uprights itself as if walking on the bristles of the brush. Kind of, all Fantasia style.
Fantasia style.
Yeah. And then it's gonna just launch itself right back at you guys. Critical fail. Too bad I'm not playing with my opportunity attacks, but it does crit fail. All right, well, it misses. Ophelia.
Ophelia's stunned. Why is there a walking broom? Although, I guess I did just see a walking armor. So I'm gonna try and chop the walking broom in half and worry about the consequences of that later. Man, roll 20 is cool.
Are you using the fancy dice roller thingy?
Yeah. Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit. This
Well, I
broom
swing and I miss it somehow.
Yeah, just flicks and swishes. You're starting to see why this has been taking them longer than you thought to get out of that closet. Pythor, your
geez.
move.
Time to smack the broom. 18 to hit.
That hits.
All right. 3 damage.
You deal 3 damage, you say?
Yep.
It is still up. It is still up, sadly.
Wow.
Very
This is
sadly.
the BBEG right here, man.
Really, it is. You notice the carvings in the broom. It's the same sigil as on the cane. Nah, just kidding. But Cyrus, it's your move.
Oh man. So Cyrus is gonna come out of the bathroom and see that what appears to be a broom just standing up. Did I witness any of its attacks on my other party members?
You saw it fly towards the closet and then get shoved back by Pythor.
Is this what you guys have been worrying about? It's a broom. Snap it like a twig.
You're telling me.
He's going to swing his sword at it.
I don't often root for the bad guy in fights, but for this moment, I just wanted to whoop everyone's ass just a little bit before we beat it.
Well, I rolled a 4.
Oh no. What is this?
No, this is great for the story.
Just standard. This is normal advantage dice rolling right here.
Yeah, okay, so sorry, a 4 doesn't quite cut it. Do you want to stand there or do you want to give Pythor flanking when it's their turn?
Yeah, I'll move. I'll be nice.
I'll be a team player. Arweliel, it's your move.
I come just screaming out of the closet. Short sword, because I have, for what it's worth, I have 2 short swords. I'm not going to dual wield them. I just have 2. It was anyway. So I'm running, bursting out of this closet, short sword over my head, just like, "Ah!" Like I'm gonna kill it this time. Ready to take a good swing at the broom. 16.
That just barely hits.
Barely's good enough. 9 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah. So I come out, and the chop, the hack that I bear down upon this wicked monster isn't like a clean, like, samurai cut. It's a hack. Like, it takes, there's some force. It's not a clean cut. I broke it almost more than slashing it. But like just straight, like 2 halves, cut, bristly side over there, handle to the over there, just as aggressively and meanly as possible. And I'm standing there like, or I guess my sword's down here because I swung. We got it.
Success. Combat is over. I don't know. I wish I wasn't right when I said that this was going to take as long as a boss fight.
I liked it though. That was good. That was fun combat. I would like to pick up the bristly end, light it on fire with my lantern, and then because the stairs are like a spiral, right? I should toss that down the middle of the stairs
and catch the house.
It's not all made of wood, right? Like that's like marble down there, isn't it?
Some of it's marble. I mean, you know, the floor is stone. Yeah. The stairs are wood. I think.
Okay, I guess I don't toss it.
Marble.
I'll hold it.
Did I say they were marble?
I don't know. I'm making that up entirely. I pulled that out of my ass.
It's red. It's red marble. So yeah, you could just drop it. It probably won't burn everything.
I don't like that word, so I'm gonna hold on to it, but I'm gonna watch it burn like intently until it is but a crisp, and then I will toss it down the staircase.
Yeah. Well. Jesus.
Good one shot, guys. We finally beat the broom.
Yeah.